live from Atlanta, Georgia, and
Live from Las Vegas. Oh,
it's
wrong way.
the
I know.
Keto Show with Tom and Mike.
Mike, hold on. Oh,
That's it.
let me kill that.
Hey, Marie. Hey, Jason.
Trying to get the finger right. Mike, you got something in your ear.
I got something in my ear. Ah!
Jason, we're good. I'll send you all the stuff up for next week. So we're waiting on Sheena. If Sheena remembers to come up.
Hopefully I don't believe she'd forget, but she might not realize it is Eastern time.
Oh yeah, that could be. That could be it. That could be it. That could be it. Let me check the
Yeah.
private chat.
Somebody type in keto because I think I got that fixed.
Marie's on it. Now you just came up that we're live. So.
And it is the dude in the house.
Mr. Dude, what's up?
Marie and Jason. All right. Keto. Let's see if it works. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Come on, Nightbot.
Nightbot, kick in.
You got all your wrenches up, I see.
Come on.
It don't look like it's going.
Dang it. Maybe it takes a minute.
Let me type in. It might take at least 5 seconds or something. Doing keto, right? Keto.
Barbecue Mike G.
Keto.
Dang it. I swear.
Nightbot
is asleep. Yeah, I think it might be.
Nightbot has a day off.
I did a test the other day. It worked.
I seen you on.
I mean,
it worked.
There we go. It may have just hadn't kicked in good. Sometimes it takes it a minute.
Maybe because we're the just us guys work. No, it's working from Meg's.
Oh yes. All right.
Barbecue Mike G, what's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah. So I went to the store the other day and walking around looking at the prices and eggs and stuff like that. I tell you, it sounds like a broken record every week that we talk about it, but
yeah,
some things you see moving around a lot, I just don't. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. That's all.
Hey, Challenging Kitchen, thanks for stopping by. But, oh yeah, that
Rhonda, how you doing?
I'm glad you reminded. I couldn't remember. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember your name, so I called you by your channel name. I'm old. I'm old. Forgive me.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, eggs are outrageous. I want to do a video and show right now who's got the best buy on eggs, because I figured it out. I know who does.
Well, I don't know. I understand the market values of things and everything, trying to get back from the bull crap that happened in 2020. But all of a sudden now they're taking advantage of everything, just about everything. Now, somebody told me that has connections out in California with produce and stuff like that. That's going to be the next. That's going to take the next hit. Lettuce and stuff like that, So.
Mike G said he just marked down 100 dozen yesterday to $2.99.
Great, about time.
Yes.
Great. You don't realize how much you use with eggs. I mean,
yeah. Man, everybody talks about, you eat bacon all the time on keto. No, I eat a way lot more eggs on keto than I do bacon.
I mean, some things are just like, well, like there again, like I said, I can see it as long as it's coming down. I even said in the video I did for today was that, I mean, what's the limits? I mean, how far are they going to press people?
Right.
Like I said, they did the state of the state here with the new governor. Okay. Seems like a nice guy. I'm not partisan. I just, whoever I think is going to help me out. Let's put it that way. That's why they go there, and that to make $1 million. But not to get political about it, but he's going to step on the terms homeless. He said we're going to put a stop to it. So we'll see what happens.
Well, hey, I understand you ain't got a place to live, but
I mean, the prices rents out here are getting ridiculous now. I mean, you're talking for a 1-bedroom out
Now
here. We're getting off topic.
this.
I don't know.
Yeah. Get this. Get this. Dude just posted he posted, I'm out, I'm out part of the world where large eggs are cheaper than, I mean, extra large eggs are cheaper than large. Wow. Not by
Yeah.
much, but hey, I'm buying the extra large if they're cheaper. That's for sure.
Two doctors. How you doing? I buy the
My two
jumbo all the
favorite
time.
internet doctors. My two favorite doctors, period. How
Yeah.
y'all doing?
I buy the jumbos, and that's the ones that jumped from. It's first started at $6.90. I mean, it doubled in price to $12. So anyway, hey, next Monday, everybody in chat, join Charlie at Cooking Secrets for Men. I'm going to be there.
The one he did the other night with Ginger was wonderful.
Yes, it was. Yes, it
That was wonderful. I hope mine was just as wonderful as that one was, because you get a different perspective when you're watching.
Yeah, Charlie's got that knack. Has
He
that
does.
natural. I tried to do a promo for it, like put it up and everything. Mike, I couldn't get folks out. I kept saying pokes. Hey, pokes. Felt like Porky Pig. That's all, pokes. But
I tried to, and I couldn't get it to work. I was trying to do it on my phone, and then when I got back, I forgot to do it on the on the laptop, because it didn't want to work right on the phone.
I was hoping that somebody was going to start that, with the channels and stuff, and what we're doing a whole bit. This freewheeling lives and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it anymore. So,
well, I'm okay with in moderation, but Lord hell, you go on here and there's like 90 lives at one moment, any given time.
I can't keep up with everybody.
I can't either.
Not to have anybody get mad at me. So
I try to catch as many of them as I can in the replay, and what I do, I try to watch as much as I can of it. Personally watch it, but I'll let it run.
Yeah.
On my laptop, as long as it's not like a 9 hour. If it's an hour or two, I'll let it run.
I ran so many in the past 2 months. I ran so many channels that I got notified by my provider saying that I was running out of.
Oh, you got to add to the gigabytes.
Yeah, I was running out. They did. I upped it. I don't care. I upped it a little bit. The cost wasn't that much, but I brought it up a little bit. So
Twin Brook Acres, it's good to see you.
I can do that. I don't think I ever seen them.
I pick my faves and go with that. Try to watch them all and you'll burn out. You are absolutely right, dude. And I'll pop in on the ones that are my favorites when I can, and watch them. If I see them up live and I can go in, I'll go in. If it's hard to do all of them. It's impossible to do all of them.
I don't know, maybe Sheena might pop up in a little bit. Anyway,
we'll fly solo.
Yeah. I like your background, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I figured that stuff out.
Who said we're old? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about, I don't know if you have a green screen.
I don't. I need to get one. I want one.
Well, the thing is, I never knew this. This is the first time me doing this kind of stuff. You got to have a lot of light on for the green screen. Okay?
Right.
So you can have a black screen. You also can have a blue screen, whatever. Okay. Right. But it needs a lot of light. And somebody had said to me a while back, "Are you okay? Are you sick?"
It washed you out.
What? I said, "I hope my doctor ain't looking." I hope my medications. Get off that damn keto.
You're awfully pale there.
Yeah, pale face.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be called pale face than many chins.
A man of many chins. Yes. Oh yes, that is my name.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
You've heard of the what? Oh, who was it? One of the mafiosos. They call him the Chin.
Yeah.
Jason. How about I'd be the Chins.
Chins, yeah, plural.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, he done got T-shirts.
No, I didn't get I tell you,
T-shirt.
you got to check out Sticker Mule. Okay.
Okay.
Sticker Mule, I got my stickers from. I had a little problem with them in the beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
But they squared it all the way. I got that shirt for $14 with the emblem on it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean they got some good stuff. I mean, some of the stuff when you first look at it, initiate it, it's expensive. But I tell you what, they got some good stuff.
Yeah, I got to do it. When I keep saying I'm gonna order some stickers from them. I'll get around to it.
But
I just I ain't got enough time in the day some days.
now, Mike,
Oh, I made my chili today.
what'd you make?
I made my chili today. Oh, Paige is giving the thumbs up. She said she gave it a try.
I did mine a week or so ago.
Well,
I tell you,
yours is coming up sooner than mine. Mine didn't come up till like 10 days after yours.
yeah, mine's on the 5th. I'll be up on the 5th.
I think mine's the 15th. So
I
got to figure out how to make the thumbnail for it.
Use Canva.
I got Canva. I got to figure out how I'm gonna arrange it and all in there because you got to use the logo for the.
Yeah.
thing.
Did you download the logos and stuff?
I did,
Okay,
and I'll put my logo on there, and I'm gonna try. I hope I can put a picture of the chili on it too.
Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah. When you want to do it, let me know. I'll give you a hand with it.
Okay. If I get, I'm gonna try it myself first, just see if I can figure it out. If it don't work, I'll be sure to call.
You got to watch. You got to have to watch mine. This is cheap promo, but you got to watch mine because at the end, I use all natural ingredients. Everything nothing from a jar. The only thing I used from a jar or a can was a tablespoon and a half of tomato paste. Okay, and I use ancho chilies and a bunch of them. Pureed them the whole bit. That's how I made the sauce actually. But I take a bite, boom, put it in my mouth, and come back next week.
The anchos had you worked up.
Oh, it hit me good. I mean, I got a sweat the whole bit. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's I like doing kind of stuff like that. Now, with that said, Mike,
Yeah.
I got a couple things I want to put together, and
Hey,
I am looking to put together
Alan, good to see you.
chaffle collab.
I want to be in on that.
Oh yeah, well we're gonna sponsor it. The Keto Show is gonna sponsor it.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
but I'm gonna get together with you and discuss how we're gonna do it because either we're gonna do crazy chaffles, maybe 2 or 3 categories. Crazy chaffles, original chaffles, bizarre chaffles.
No, I'm telling you, there is no end to what you can do with a chaffle.
Yeah. So, Drunken Chef, what's up, brother? How you doing, Alan?
Hey,
welcome in.
How you doing, Drunken Chef?
Let's see.
I hope I ain't. Oh, Frugal Mama, good to see you. Lord, I hope I ain't missed nobody.
Yeah,
If I've missed you, I'm so sorry, and I'll catch you when I see your name pop up in the chat.
let's see. Lashes in.
Yep, Lashes is here.
Yep. Lashes, I'm going to send you an email in a couple of weeks. I would like to have you come up with us on this.
Oh yeah.
So you can explain your journey, and if you don't mind, but I'll send you an email and see if you want to or not. I'd like to get different people up, Mike. I like to have let everybody tell their story because no matter what, whether you're doing keto, low carb, whatever, okay.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got that hill to climb. So.
Oh, absolutely do. And you got to own it. You got to make it yours. I mean, if you don't make it yours, you're probably gonna fail. I mean, you can start out doing what everybody else does.
Yeah.
But then you're going to have to modify it to fit what you like and what you want. And because by starting out what everybody else does, you're going to establish a base. You're going to get yourself rooted in it. And then you can, after you've been doing that for a while, you can come right back into doing it.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Johnny's in.
And Johnny would also be another great guy to have up
I was,
on the panel.
yep,
I like to fill out the rest of the year with if people coming up, and Alan also, and
yep. I was just sitting here thinking about asking Johnny to come up week after next.
okay,
Johnny, what is that date?
February 5th.
No, I think that'd be next. Let's see. 31st, the first. The first is yours next week, right?
Right.
So then this will be the 8th the week after that. So
Let me check.
Johnny, you free the 8th?
No, send him out an email. I mean, let him check it out. Well, I tell you, I've been having a lot of trouble.
All right. I'll send it out to you, Johnny, and we'll have you up here. And you can tell all about life with Johnny.
Yep. I mean, it's all good stuff because everybody does sort of watch what they do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's too many people that follow us that sit on the couch, eat Twinkies by the dozens. So,
hey, and if you can make Twinkies work, go for it. Otherwise, me, that may as well be garlic to a vampire.
Yeah. There's an old thing about fat something. I can't remember. It's on YouTube, and it's a documentary, and it just shows the different cycles people go through with with eating and stuff, and it's kind of crazy. I mean, but there again with the prices, how do you not eat junk?
Yeah.
So I mean, if you see even bread, bread's cheap. So but anyway.
Drunken chef. I eat honey buns and drink coffee all morning. Maybe some powdered donuts. Oh. I try to make a grilled cheese chili dog on tomorrow's hot. Oh, now I got to see that. Yeah, it's been pretty cold here. Right now it's not, but oh, I'm sorry, it's gone down. The temperature's dropped. We got up to in the 50s, 60s today. So, oh Lordy.
Jason, didn't you say a while back that you're at on speaking terms with cabbage?
He says garbage is definitely cheap. Yep. Oh yes, indeed. Garbage is cheap. SJ Cooks, what is up?
Chef, we don't allow the words honey bun.
Honey bun.
Sugar.
Unless you're talking to your wife or something, then we'll allow
it.
Exactly. Nothing but love.
NBL, what's up, bro?
I'm doing so great. If I was doing any better, the government be taxing me for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't even say that. I mean,
go ahead. I can take it.
We got, I guess in a week, a week from now, we have monetization coming to shorts.
Yeah.
We're going to see how that works. And there again, YouTube's very vague with everything. So you can hear you.
Come to California. I bet it's high as a Georgia pines there.
What's that? I missed it.
It's higher than a drunk cat there. Drunken Chef's rubs are sugar free. Yes, they are.
Yep.
Yes, they are.
That's why we use them.
And Drunken Chef, I got a plug in there for you and your rubs in my chili video coming out.
Me too.
On the 15th, I got a plug in there for you. It does seem impossible, SJ Cooks. I agree 100%. 10 million views in 90 days? Oh, please. I ain't Mr. Beast.
We have, I mean, I use everything that I like. I mean, that's good for me the whole bit. So whether it's chef stuff, Dutch stuff, or even Uncle Steve stuff and everything like that, I use all that stuff. A little bit a little bit is not gonna throw you, under the
Oh
bus.
no, not at all.
See, and that's where I'm to the point where, like I said, I had a couple weeks ago, I had 4 grapes that threw me into a tizzy. I mean, that instant headache, and I haven't felt like that in months, 6 months at least.
We are joined by the man, the legend, Charlie, cooking secrets for men. Good
Hey, Charlie,
evening
how you
to
doing?
you, Charlie. Charlie, I have to tell you that live you did the other night with Ginger was outstanding. I was so entertained. I loved it.
I'm gonna have another. I'm drinking more and more coffee anymore.
Man, you drinking coffee this late in the day?
It's 3 o'clock here.
That's late. If I have coffee too late, guess what?
Not me.
Mikey's stomach goes to bothering him.
Mike, somebody hit the carport out here the other day with a truck, knocked it over. They said 3 or 4 o'clock, and I didn't hear crap.
So
maintenance guy comes by and says, "Hey, Tom, did you see anything?" Yeah, I said, "My eyelids."
So
Charlie, what's up, brother?
You don't have any trouble sleeping anymore with the thing on your back?
Nope, gone. All gone. It's all medicated, all medication related.
Wow, because that I know you had that thing cut off, and you said forever and a day you would have it hurt when you slept on your back.
Yep. No more.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, you getting back on track here, going through all this stuff and getting. And matter of fact, I stopped the medication by myself before I see the doctor, because that was causing a lot of my stuff, a lot of fatigue, and then couldn't sleep and stuff like that. So I backed off it. I was taking this once a week. I backed off that. So now I'm on 2 medications. So I go see him on the 1st. And we're gonna discuss that. And by the way, the other one that I was on was $630 a month also.
Wow.
So
good Lord. You're gonna be saving a fortune.
Yeah. So
Charlie says he's heading out to pick up the wife from work because someone in the family needs to work. Yeah, I tell you. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna okay, Mike Douglas. I'll see you. Be careful driving. He's good at it. I mean, that's he's got the questions and answers. And if you watch his videos, okay, when he had the mayor in there, he had the mayor making snacks. You know what I mean? So that's a talent right there.
Yes, and he had the person come in and make spanakopita.
Yeah, Johnny, they do say that that the coffee is good, but I don't know. All of a sudden I was like a 2-cup a day guy, and that was it. Now I'm putting it away. But if I don't have it, okay, I feel myself getting a little more tired, like so it is a little bit of a boost.
Yeah. Well,
actually good for your heart.
Yeah. Talking about doing the Choffle challenge or collab, whatever we choose to call it. We're gonna have some not that it's a competition,
no.
but you want to put out something really good, something unique and all. It's gonna be a challenge to top anything Jason does because that man can do a Choffle. That man can do it.
I mean, he did the one the other night, called him the Choffle King. He's the king of the Choffles.
So 2Doc says, my cardiologist told me 2 cups of coffee a day is actually good for my cardiovascular health. Hey, works for me.
It's what you put in it is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I just use heavy cream. That's it.
Yeah.
And there again, I broke down, Mike. I broke down and I bought the half a gallon for $10.49 for a half gallon of heavy cream. But that's what I like. So
that's a high price.
Yeah, but I got to do what you got to do. I mean, I went back to half and half. I just didn't like the taste.
It is hard to get used to that once you've been using heavy cream.
Yeah. And I figured in the morning I'll have my 2 cups in the morning, and then just now I just said this will be 4 cups today.
Okay. 2 cups, 8 ounces, or 2 cups, my cups. Oh, that's SJ Cook says 2 cups, 8 ounces, or 2 cups, my cups, because I have a 16-ounce one.
See, see, SJ, you just gave me away. I was trying to do this discreetly with a 16-ounce cup.
Well, 3 years ago, I gave up coffee for Lent. And I do that type of thing. Just as a self-discipline, I'll try to deprive myself of something for during Lent. Not that I'm a religious person. It's just that it makes me a better person when I do something like that.
Exactly.
And so I figured, what the heck is Lent? That's as good a time as any to do it. So I stayed away from it for over 2 years, and then I've started to add it back a little bit now. And I mean, I went cold turkey, nothing.
I watch people. Matter of fact, in my family, drink these energy drinks. What do you got, Mike? How much caffeine's in that?
It's as much as a cup of coffee, but it don't bother me like coffee does.
Okay, all right. Well, that was my point. Getting to that anyway. You got to do what works for you. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
And that in the past, I never thought I ever needed any caffeine, but things are working. So
Coffee, there's some kind of chemical in it. It's not the caffeine that bothers me. It's whatever chemical is in it that messes with me something fierce.
I mean, if you get true coffee and blend it yourself, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing that for a while, and but then that started getting expensive, So,
Jason says he puts Redmond real sauce in his coffee and it helps it.
I used to see in the restaurant now. I used to in the big urn. I used to put salt. I used to put a couple teaspoons of salt.
I've been told it kind of helps to cut the bitterness.
It does. It actually does.
So,
but
SJ
then
says if he switches from coffee to tea, it's just because tea can have more caffeine than coffee. I didn't know that. I drink tea. I drink green tea.
Mm-hmm. See, Mike, now I can't have green tea. It bothers me.
Okay. See that you got wow.
So the blanket coverage, like when people say, well, I use almond flour. That's great that you're not using regular flour, but I can't. Okay.
And then Hemlock, good to see you.
Indian, what's up, brother? Yeah. So, I mean, this is like a broad. You gotta make things what's good for you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But the whole idea is the message is to cut out sugar and cut out the high carbs.
Yeah.
So you get too carried away with if you make things too hard, yourself. You make things too hard on yourself about doing stuff. Now, like I said, I cook all whole foods. That's what I like.
Right.
Okay. So I have no problem with it. I have no problem. Like I said, I am retired, so it doesn't take me much to get in the car, go to the store. Everything's real close. Get fresh vegetables, bring them home, cook them that night, or within a day or two. But I mean, and I understand other people work and they have other things that they're doing. But that's why I watch a lot of different channels as far as food preps, okay, and growing your own stuff. I got to tell you, I'm in trouble this year.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the queen bee is already eyeing up. She's already dropping. Johnny Appleseed. I got the Italian Appleseed dropper here. There's seeds going everywhere. I'm going to need a machete to go to the men's room. That's what. But that's what we like. I mean, all the fresh stuff. You know what I can't keep? Basil. I go through basil like crazy.
Yeah, I need to start growing my own herbs. I really do. Get me a little herb thing going and do some.
That and oregano. I use a lot of oregano. So
I don't have oregano, but I do use a lot of it. I get about a big container full. So I need to probably do that too.
That's right, SJ.
Now, Yeah, I don't use sugar at all.
Matter of
Everything,
fact,
yeah.
not for nothing. Sent me out. Ginger sent me out some when she sent me out to Weetown. I was very intrigued about her. She was growing. She had purple peppers growing. That was very intriguing to me to see that.
I am intrigued by that. How in the heck do you grow a purple pepper? Pepper. Oh, God forgive me. That was a slip of the tongue. How do you do that? Can you hear my wife laughing? Oh, Tom had to cut the screen. He's laughing so hard. Oh my.
Jesus crying out loud.
Oh boy.
Trying to keep this right, and it just what. So you.
Now we can just have your wife hit you real hard. Oh, I apologize in the chat. I do.
No, it's not funny. That was funny. Anyway, yeah. Well, you know what? I don't know, but Ginger did get back to me. And she said, "You know what? When you cook them, they go back to green." So.
Oh.
Yeah. So it just.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know,
interesting.
2 doctors grew purple basil also. I've seen that before. I've seen purple basil. But the peppers were just intriguing. Just the way she had everything set up, out in her yard, the way she had it with the buckets and stuff like that. That really, really, I like that.
I agree with you, Twin Brook Acres, because you can grow kudzu in a mud puddle.
And wind up with a purple pepper. Pepper.
Oh, me.
Anyway, so yeah, let's this week, Mike. Let's put together with the truffles. Let's see if we can come up. I like to do that as soon as we can.
All right.
And also, I'm going to be announcing in the next week or two
about I need to remix that into a short.
Yeah.
He gonna clip that. Drunken Chef gonna clip that. I look forward to seeing it.
Well, Chef, you got called out twice between the two of us.
Yeah.
My chili's coming up on the 5th, February 5th. So you're in it. And what I also want to do, Mike, is I want to we're going to do. I'm going to start. Mike said it there. I'm going to do something for St. Patrick's Day, and then after, I want to do for the Olive Oil Club.
Cool. Yeah, there you go.
Everybody that was sent out from us an olive oil bottle. We want to do a collab, but I'm going to stretch that out a little bit. I don't want to put too much pressure on anybody about making things within a month's time or whatever. So I might just push it out a little bit and try to do it out throughout the year, whatever, or whatever I can come up with. So,
hey, Burpee Yoga Uncle, how you doing, Unc? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Patrick's going to use Lucky Charms.
Unc just celebrated his Lunar New Year, and
yes, he did.
I don't know if anybody ever catch that video, but I tell you what, that was a busload of food, brother.
Yes, sir.
A busload of food,
and some mighty good-looking food too. Now he hit another milestone. He lives up to his name, and he's been doing burpees, and he does at least a certain amount every day, and he's been doing them, consecutive days, and he had a goal of doing it 1,000 straight days, and he just hit 1,000.
Yeah,
he just went over 1,000 recently. So my hat is off to you. You are an amazing man.
He's definitely in shape.
Yes, sir. He is.
If I eat something off color, I do 1,000 burpees.
Oh, wait till you see. I got a short gonna be coming out, and you're gonna love it.
Oh boy,
you are gonna love it.
Had nothing to do with anything with purple, does it?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Nope. Just want to make sure.
Nope. It's It's in honor of Valentine's Day.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, the day before Valentine's Day is our anniversary, February 13th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ours is December 13th. So you and I are we challenge.
See? Actually, we did get married. It was Friday the 13th.
Oh, ours was Saturday. It was a Saturday.
Yeah, it was in the middle of a nor'easter.
Oh wow.
A new appointed mayor had to marry us because the other one was indicted. we couldn't get Valentine's Day
he couldn't get permission to do it from jail.
No. Couldn't get Maria visitor's pass.
Oh me.
And when we got married, did the ceremony, and they said, "Well, you may now kiss the bride." Marie reaches out her hand, shakes her hand. Says, "Wait a minute, what are you doing?"
Go forth, Alan, and enjoy your meeting. I am done with meetings.
This is the only meeting I like right here.
Right here. This is it. This is as close as I get to a meeting.
Yep. Yeah. And let's see who we got here. Alan's off.
I love olive oil, and I love Senor Avocado.
Yeah. Marie just painted me a bottle like that she sent you out. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I love that bottle. I love it.
But she says, "Can you get it, Marie?" She says to me, "Here, look what I made for you. I made you an avocado bottle." Okay. I don't like to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't step on nobody's toes. But I just couldn't take it no more. I said, first of all, it doesn't look anything like an avocado. It looks like a green peanut.
Hey.
Don't drink and paint. You can't see it. It's green.
Oh,
see, it looks like I said, if I was to buy an avocado like that in the store, I wouldn't buy it. Okay, because it looks defective. It looks defective.
Paint the inside of the thing green, and it'll look like an avocado.
Yeah. She said, "Don't drink and paint.
Don't drink and paint." Oh wow. I use depending on what I'm doing. If I'm gonna cook at a higher heat, I'll go with avocado. If I really want to put flavor in it, I'm going with olive oil. And then at times I use both.
Yeah. See what I do? I don't cook with extra virgin olive oil. I cook with butter and olive oil, plain olive oil, not extra virgin. Extra virgin, I'll put on my salads and stuff like that.
Yeah, extra virgin, it's got a really low smoke point.
Yeah. So regular olive oil has a higher flash point, but then I also use I'll blend avocado and that together with the butter if I'm going to do a longer cook. In other words, if I'm going to be cooking multiple pieces of chicken or stuff like that, then I'll put my own blend into it. So, the Patty Joe Beer Club.
I love it.
It's going to rival the Olive Oil Club.
Well, hey, how many people you sent the Patty Joe stuff out to, dude? Oh, is it next week the Dashing with the Dude starts?
Let me see. Let me see what we got here.
Give Chef my number. Give Chef my number, Tom.
Okay. Hold on a minute.
Wow. Yeah, you can rival it. See, I have no redeeming value when it comes to art. My idea of art is if I can reproduce it, it ain't art.
Well, see, there was talk about copyright on the olive oil. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, well, it's owned by a company, the rights to them, but the image. Okay. But the point is that it is a exact duplicate. Okay. In other words, if you were taken from the internet and duplicating that was the problem with it. being that these are hand painted, okay,
Yeah,
each one is different.
that's different. Yeah,
Okay.
you're not going to have two be the same.
Right, exactly. So
It's
so
not
that's
possible. It's not possible because a human being's doing it, and there's going to be some little bitty differences in each one.
That's the only how we got away. How not got away with it, but that's how we. I mean, you have people that press it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, Lordy. Oh, dude says Dashing with the Dude's been pushed back because of being stuck in Salt Lake City for 3 weeks. Wow. I hope she's doing okay and getting better. I really do. I've been sending prayers, man.
Hey, Makeup, how you doing?
Just give olive oil a third leg, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll call it olive nuts.
Her
Olive
nickname
nut
is,
oil.
and her nickname is Tripod. Makeup Mama Son, hey, how you doing? Let's see. Have I missed anybody in here?
Yeah, so we'll be coming up with that. We'll be doing a.
I hope Sheena hadn't had something befall her bad and all.
I know she was having trouble with her computer.
Oh wow!
And also last night she was saying that she was waiting on a delivery from Lowe's and stuff. But I said I'll see you tomorrow. She, oh yeah, I'll be there. So
snowing, Twin Brook Acres. You got snow. Lord have mercy.
Purple pepper. I'm having trouble with my phone lately. I don't understand what's going on here.
So where you? What state are you in, Twin Brook? Or are you in Canada? I have no idea.
So
let's see. A third leg and a purple pepper. Oh, you crack me up, Chef.
Yeah, but then I'll get somebody else hammer me about that. So you can't win. I just roll with it. I don't know.
Yeah, just roll with it. Yeah. What the heck? Can't please all the. Who was it? Who was it said can't please all the people all the time?
Lincoln.
So yeah. So.
Hey, old Abe.
Did he finish it with screw him? So screw him.
If I was a speechwriter, that's how it would end it.
Everybody talks about the Gettysburg Address being a great speech. I agree, 100%. One of the shortest speeches on record, and it was wonderful. That's what made it. You know.
Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to send you this later. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is a classic.
Oh Lord, he's already done. He's already got a clip.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef.
Has he already clipped it?
That would have took me about 3 weeks to get that.
Has he already clipped it?
Yeah.
Good Lord, how'd you do that so fast?
Well, he was on the stage, that's for sure.
Too. Okay. Well,
so everybody in the chat, type in keto and it'll drop you a link.
Yeah, I got that fixed.
He fixed that.
It took about 4 hours of watching videos on YouTube on how to do it. And I finally found one that worked. There was a whole lot of them that everything in the title was in English, and you get on there and it ain't English. And I'm like, okay, that won't work. Okay. You know, that ain't going to help me.
I got a couple questions for some people in the chat there. Like Two Doctors Homestead. Have you started already with your gardening, starting your plants and stuff like that, your seedlings and everything? And anybody else who does that? I know Lashes might.
Well, Lashes is in Florida, so
yeah.
she probably can. But now, I don't know what's weather like in Texas right now. I don't know. It depends on what part of Texas you're in, I guess.
I know for sure Jason can't.
Yeah, no. It'll be like July before Jason can.
Let's see. He just said these guys going back and forth. So anyway, what you got planned for the week, Mike? Anything cooking?
Well, I'm recording something with Jason tomorrow night at 7. and then he'll put it up
Thursday.
Tomorrow night we
Thursday.
record it. Now I don't know when it is. He puts it up, which
Cool.
and then
That's going to be a
they
good
started
series.
tomatoes and kale. Okay,
That's
And,
going to be a good series that he's doing.
I agree.
You know,
I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
I think doing it this way. Now I could be dead wrong, but doing it this way is a lot more easier. Protects your channel. I try to explain to people that YouTube is a big ad company. Okay. And by us doing stuff like this, and trying to keep it civil, whatever, that's how you're going to get out there more. Okay. Now you got some whack job channels that do crazy stuff out there that I watched. Okay. I don't know how far they go as far as, who's going to advertise on their channels and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think doing something like this, but bringing other people up. Okay. I think that's very helpful for smaller channels, even bigger channels, to get them out there.
Jason says it'll go up on February 8th. Okay, cool. And then dude says the answer to the real question that you want to ask, Tom, is yes, I'll be watching Monday and I will be giving you the business.
Good. I can't wait.
Our treasured home. Hey, Nancy. When they were talking about using how you use the freshing they were talking about the way you cook and all on with Charlie and Ginger were doing their thing the other night, and I said, yeah, one of Tom's videos even came with a camera in the mix in the sauce.
You know what the funny part about it is? I just come up with another way of doing it. Okay. This is like my third, maybe my fourth attempt of different ways of putting videos up. Okay.
Okay.
I get bored. I like editing. I like doing the editing. In fact, I'm liking it more and more. Okay. But I'm used to the program that I have. So it really doesn't cut it the way I want it to cut it sometimes. And it's very frustrating to do it. But what I did was I made a boom. Okay. And the camera sits at the end of the boom, and I can go from one place to the other, okay, in my little cooking area. I don't have to edit as much. I don't have to cut so much stuff out.
Cool.
So when I go into my programming and I put everything up, I don't have 50 or 60 clips from me stopping and moving the camera, doing all that. It's all one thing. And I tell you what,
it'll work smooth.
Yeah, it works out. And I don't have to worry about a different microphone, and so it's still a learning process. A year later. No. Our treasured home. What's up, Nancy?
If you're doing keto, or even if you're not doing keto, and you have any kind of issues with muscle cramps or anything like that, I have a video out right now with a product that I've found that I'm telling you, this thing works. It will. I do get my electrolytes in many ways, and it's important that you do so, but sometimes they still happen.
Yeah.
And when it does happen, you think, oh, I got to drink electrolytes. Well, that's going to take a while to work. So
yeah, and that's also a lack of salt.
Right. And so, I found this product. And there's a video out there. Go if you have any kind of problems with muscle cramps.
Yeah, I suggest
like it will help. Boy, will it help! It will. I'm talking about. It is virtually immediate that you get relief.
I see. I turned around, and in the beginning, being a novice with it, especially back in 2016 when I first started doing it. Okay. Well, getting up in the middle of the night, peeing all night long, and then muscle cramps trying to get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was getting touchy. You know what I mean? And then once you start doing it, all it is research, checking a little research. So I started taking magnesium. Okay.
Thanks, dude.
So what I did was, Mike, I took magnesium citrate.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong answer. Yeah. So not only did I have muscle leg cramps, okay, peeing every 5 minutes, and then the citrate kicked in.
Uh-huh.
Hello. I told Marie, get me my pillow, bring it in here in the bathroom, leave me alone. All right. But then I got a glycinate, and that's what you need, the glycinate, because that's more absorbed into your body.
Right.
Okay. And also put salt back into your stuff. I take it at night, especially overnight. It relieves the muscle cramps. Stop you going to the bathroom. And I also was doing apple cider vinegar.
Look at what the two doctors put.
You got that right. The two doctors understand citrate.
Yeah. They have, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it's a learning curve. But if you want to the point I'm at right now, I'm feeling really good, really, really good. And now that I stopped taking that other medication, and I did anything I say here, please. I'm not a doctor. Back in the 70s, I thought I was a scientist, but now I'm trying to. I do a lot of research, and I know what my body's going through, and I know why they put me on certain medications, and I do a little research into it. So, being a former bladder cancer patient, okay, the one medication that I had may cause, guess what? Type 2 diabetes and cancer, some forms of cancer. So yeah, I weaned myself off it, and I go see him on the 1st.
S.J. Cooks, I fully agree with you, man. I cut up the vegetables for my chili today. I did not do it on camera because, I mean, okay, I cut up vegetables, you know.
Yeah, but you know what, Mr. Grumpus, okay, Grumpus on Fire. He taught me a lot. He said, Tom, very calmly, it's not what you want to put up; it's what the other people are going to watch you do. Okay.
Oh, that's brilliant.
You might encounter. You might seem like you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. He said, and believe me, people let you know. He said, but if you have new people coming, well, how did he cut that up? Mike, you know yourself. I did that one making hollandaise. Okay.
Yeah.
For a 45-minute hollandaise to make hollandaise sauce the correct way. Okay. I did it in 3.5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. Hollandaise, man, it'll wear you out.
It didn't help anybody. Big Valley
It'll wear
Living.
you out. Man.
Michelle and JJ,
Hey,
great
Big
people.
Valley Living.
By the way, I must share this out here, being that we're all friends. Okay. Tonight, I guess it's at 7:00, and it is. Please give me the correct name, but it would be Big Valley Living and Two Doctors Homestead. They do a live, okay, and they discuss things, what happens throughout the week. So if you will, please check them out. Great, both two great channels, great people, great supporters also. So
what's the Eastern time on that?
I think it would be. It might be 7 Central. I'm not sure.
7 Central, so it'd be 8 Eastern. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I watch it. Very informative. Nice people. See, that's the kind of stuff I like. I like to see how other people they grow most of their own stuff, and I believe Big Valley Living's in Northern California, and also Hump Day. It's called Hump Day Hangout. So yeah, 5 p.m. Pacific, and I tell you, it's great. I like to watch and see other people doing how they do stuff, and that's what makes this YouTube community so great. Yeah, no, it's awesome stuff. And also Two Doctors Homestead, they do. I mean, he's got some chickens and some pretty nice looking chickens and stuff. Now getting into turkeys and stuff like that. And the kicker for me was that they went to their freezer and they had 3 pigs. Okay, no, it wasn't a nursery rhyme. Okay, they had 3 pigs, but they opened the freezer door and there was everything packed up in there. So that's what it's all about.
Man,
filling the freezer.
Yes, Big Valley Living. Put the hang the link. Put it in here. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. In fact, let me see. Let me see if I can do it here. Big Valley. I forgot that I was a.
I don't have YouTube up because I didn't want to mix the sound. You know.
I got it up. So let's see. You drop the link.
Okay, y'all do like us. You swap it every other week like we do. Cool.
Yep.
Hey, it works great. That way you both get a good and a good thing, and both of you benefit. And this works great with us because Lord knows I couldn't carry it 2 weeks in a row. I got to have my brother over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't run from me. Don't run from me. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, when you raise pigs with love, they taste better.
Love
goes in every bite.
Hey, Ron, how you doing? Nice to see you. We had a nice chat last week with Ron. It was very good. Wonder what happened with Sheena. Tonight we were supposed to have Sheena on, and the whole idea is get other people's perspectives instead of having R2 saying things up and over and over and over and over again to get other people's different perspectives. And and what we're doing is next week I'm going to have just Jason Keto. He's going to be on, and then I think Expeditionary Johnny the week after with Mike.
Yep.
And then I had already asked Lashes if she would come up. I didn't get any confirmation on her yet.
But she said she'd love to. She said she'd love to.
Okay, I'll send her out the links and stuff like that. And everybody that joins us, I'd like to bring up, so 2 doctors, I'll get a hold of them, and also Big Valley Living, and just to mix it up and get everybody's different perspective on, because we all have one thing in common: we eat. Okay, now if we can compare notes and see how we're doing with different things. There again, I'm not a doctor, not a scientist or anything like that. All I know is what works for me. How I came from 300 pounds down to 242. I'm fighting a couple pounds here and there. But yeah, I mean, and what we eat and that kind of stuff. So if it can help somebody else. Ron was with us last week. Ron did 130 pounds, I think he said.
Yeah,
was, right?
I think that's right.
That's insane. That's insane. Just from changing what you eat. Now he eats.
Yeah.
I met a guy the other night who had type 1 diabetes and had 2 pancreas transplants. I have never heard of that before. Okay.
2?
2. What the first one failed.
Oh, wow.
Then they got him another. You want to hear this guy's story? I'll put it. I don't know. I have to ask him first if he wanted anything up on there. But okay. And he kept talking in past tense. He kept saying, "Well, when I was type 1 diabetic." I said, "Wait a minute. Hold on. How do you become a former type 1 diabetic?" Well,
yeah, I don't think that's. I didn't know that was possible.
2 pancreas transplants.
Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Yes.
I said, "Wow, holy crap!" I'm going to contact him to also see if he would want to come up and talk about it, because you know why? There you go. I mean, is that the extreme? Can you repair it? Can you reverse? Because everybody says, well, you can reverse type 2. That I agree with. Type 1, I don't know. I've never heard of that before.
Well, I guess if you get it, since it's all pancreas related, since your pancreas basically shuts down and says, "I quit."
Yeah. See, and the reason why I wanted Sheena on, with you and stuff, we know Sheena a long time. Okay. Yeah. Sheena went carnivore.
Yep.
Okay. Now that's going zero carb, nothing, no carbohydrates whatsoever.
Yep.
So I tried it and I had stomach issues with it. I mean,
I've thought about trying it, but I haven't.
And my blood sugar leveled off to a certain point, but it never dropped and never went any further. So that tells me that I have some kind of liver or pancreatic problems. You know what I mean? So I just deal with it. That's just go as far as I can. That's why when I go back to the doctor, most of the medications that I'm on, they have me. If you look at the side effects, may cause type 2 diabetes, may cause weight gain, I mean, what are we doing here?
I don't
I'm in
need
this,
that.
I'm in the squirrel cage. You know, so.
Yeah, where Tom lost, he went from 300 down to where he is. I went from 350 to I was like 242 this morning, I think it was. I fluctuate a little above, a little below. So
Yeah, we're about
I
we're
gotta
about
get
the
it.
same
I
way.
gotta get it going down again. I gotta get it going down again. I'm gonna get there.
And see, that's the other issue that people keep saying. Well, you're at a stall. Well, no, I lost a lot of. I went from a size. Let's put it this way: almost 50. Okay, to a 40. So I lost 10 pant sizes, maybe 6 pant sizes. Like it's every 2 inches, I think.
Yeah.
They go with pant sizes. So I went down that far. Okay. So now, yeah, but I didn't lose any more weight. You know what I mean? A lot of people do it too hard. They get into it too fast. And next thing you know, they got
Yep.
skin. They can actually hide themselves inside their own skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To say
Yeah.
skin. I got it right here.
I went from 44 pants to a 36.
Yeah, look at Ron. Ron went to what, 32?
Yeah. Ron's kicking it, man.
Yeah, he is.
He
Yes,
is.
he is. Yes, he is. And I mean, and what he eats and stuff like that. You know what I like? You ain't the boss of me. He says. He
Cooking
put
with
that
Bobby
under-
Joe. Good to see you.
Hey, Bobby Joe, how you doing? He made me laugh. You're not the boss of me. I'll eat what I want. I'll count my own stuff. You got it. That's
Here you go. Two docs said it right. The medicine they prescribe you may end up having them prescribe you another medication to treat whatever it gave you.
Hi, my name is Tom. I'm living proof of that. Chase your tail. That's all you do. I mean,
Thank you, Big Valley.
yeah, and then they turn around and say, well, you know what? Now you got heart problems. Now you got to do this because you're going to have palpitations. But if you read most of the stuff, medication I just got off of, okay, it was a once a week injector, okay, not insulin, right? What is it, dilute or whatever, okay? The list of problems that it may cause, okay, off the charts. I mean, just crazy. So I mean, I've acted like I missed the dose, but you can get off it, and I feel so much better. This time of day right now, I would be falling apart. Okay, like one of these type of things. Always
You're right, Jason. The most expensive part of keto journey is replacing your clothes. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now this sweatshirt is a 2X. I like a sweatshirt that fits kind of roomy. I could be wearing an X. So.
And on top of it all,
hey, John.
How you doing, John?
John, I hope I pronounced your name right. If I'm not, tell me.
Johanna, I think. Right? Johanna. I'm not going to say hey you, so that's out of the question.
I answer to that.
We don't work. Yeah, that's my partner and I. Hey you.
Yes.
Hey Slappy.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, with the clothes and stuff, Marie is doing fantastic with it. I mean, we have to get her all new clothes because she feels great, and just when you turn around and think about it, all right, where I live, I see more walkers here than you can shake a stick at. Okay. And people say, well, what do you, oh, I can't do that keto. That keto stuff is I can't do that keto. Okay. Well, here, I'll give you some WD-40 for your wheels on your walker.
False Teeth Real Tarot. How you doing?
Let's see.
Well, I got a lot of stuff out there. So does Tom on some meals that you can make if you're just starting this. Ron, check out Ron's channel. He's got some great recipes. Also, and just Jason Keto. Oh, they got some. He's the man. He didn't invent the chaffle, but he sure enough perfected it.
Yeah, everybody in here that has that. That's why I say we all eat, so
and
we all have to cook.
Alan, I don't think is in anymore. Alan, he does a lot of the protein sparing modified fast stuff, which is another aspect of keto.
Yep.
Because you got you got a whole lot of folks in here doing keto, and every single one of us is doing it different. Well, none of us do it the same.
That's the amazing part. That is the totally amazing part. So when people say, "Oh, that's a fad," that's that keto's a fad. I'm still doing a little bit Mediterranean. There again, seafood is through the roof.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So my journey right now is money adapted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hence why I did the spamming instead of salmon.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm money adapted with it because to stick carnivores. Okay. All they eat is meat.
Right.
God bless you.
Yeah, man.
You know, I hope you listen to hope you listen to E.F. Hutton, because you know what? You're going to have to start dipping into your 401k to pay for a steak. I mean, it's ridiculous. But with that said, use your noodle up here. Okay. People don't need to have any kind of crazy apps or anything, right? Use your phone, Google. You're in the store. How many carbs are in eggplant? All right. How many carbs are in carrots? And you can adjust your shopping according to, and not be high sugar or high carb eating. And that's basically what we do,
Ron says he wants to do his own live, but he's not sure what he would say after the first 20 minutes. You know what? That's a good question. I understand this concept.
That's why we do it. Both of us do it.
This is it. You get somebody to feed off of, and you when one of us hadn't got anything to say, the other one does. And the key is finding somebody that you can do that with, that works well with you on that. And there's a lot of folks out there doing it.
By the way, I have to say this public announcement message, please. If you have not subscribed to this guy right here, please subscribe. We want to get Mike to 1,000, and also we want to get him monetized. Irregardless what he says about getting monetized, okay? We need to do this, okay? That's why I want everybody to check everybody out in the chat, okay? That's what we're here for. We're here to bring everybody together, okay? Ron, we want to get Ron up and above over 500, okay? Nancy, okay, we got to get her closer to 1,000. So everybody in here, okay, like and subscribe to one another and follow. It helps. Check out the watch hours and stuff. So yeah, we got to get this guy over here up to par. That's it. I say no more.
Thank you very much. Jonna says she's a hoarder, and when it comes to clothes, she says I'm fitting in clothes from 10 years ago, bringing back old clothes back in style.
I'll tell you what.
I'm going to show my age here. I don't know how many people here in this thing will know who Fred McMurray is.
Oh,
yeah.
My three sons.
That man, he said, I do not throw away I don't get rid of any clothes. He says, I keep them. And he said, and sooner or later, they come back and I wear them. They come back in style and I wear them. Now, little trivia about him. He was a bodybuilder. Fred McMurray was. He was a bodybuilder, and the Marvel comics, or
hey, Michelle,
when they actually it was DC Comics, because Captain Marvel, there was a big changeover with that, and not to get into all the stuff with the comics, but Captain Marvel was DC, and then they ended up with Captain Marvel in Marvel magazine, in Marvel Comics, and so Captain Marvel became Shazam. Well, originally when it was named Captain Marvel in DC, he was the model for how they drew the character. It was because he was you can't tell it under what he wears, but he was a bodybuilder. That man was in shape.
So Keto Mama Michelle's in. Okay. Michelle, me and Mike, either one of us are going to be probably contacting you within the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
If you would like to come up on a live with us and tell your
Indeed.
side of the story.
Ron,
And and
there's
anybody
your
in
partner.
if anybody in the chat that would like to do that, give us a heads up, and
I
we'll
know
see if
that
we
I
can.
know that 2 doctors said that they would love to, and that would be
Yeah.
great to have you up there. We'll do
Yeah.
it.
So yeah,
But
that's
Ron, Keto Mom Michelle, Ron, you wanted somebody to do the lives, and I'm telling you, getting a partner to do it with really does help. Keto Mama Michelle. She's she has lost a bunch of weight and looks great.
I like the way she gets her children involved with it, with the cooking and stuff,
Yes.
and everything like that.
Yes.
And it's tough, especially
Yes.
with what's going on in the world and everything else like that. To raise a family and do this lifestyle is like, wow. You know what I mean? She did great. She did great.
And I'm here to tell you, if you want to know how to make something, if you really want to, once you get into the keto, I don't recommend doing it when you first start out. But down the road, if you want to incorporate some sweet stuff into it and you want to make your own, that's the lady you want to go to and watch, because she has got some magnificent stuff that she makes.
And and a lot of times I get questioned about, well, you can use monk fruit. No, I can't.
Some people can, some can't. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I can't do that. So, but when I say that, okay, it doesn't mean that, well, I'm against anybody out there that does. That's the furthest thing from the truth. Okay, just like I was pointed out that, well, you're keto, so I'm not on keto, so therefore I don't watch you. Okay, I was in the restaurant business for many years. Okay, so everything I cook, all right, is stuff that I just took the potato away. I took starches away from it.
There you go.
It's all basic food. That's basically what it is.
There you go.
It's easy stuff for you to do at home, and just take the sugar and the starches out of it. That's basically what it is.
Ron's like me. He uses monk fruit. It doesn't bother either one of us. But I know how it bothers you. It messes with you severely.
Yeah, no matter, my body treats it as sugar. My body don't know. My liver's not reading the package. We're good. He's putting monk fruit in. We're good. No problem. No.
Can't read the label.
So I got to deal with it. And you know what it is? It's not immediate. I mean, Mike, I'm telling you, we asked Marie, 4 grapes, and you know what? They were delicious. And they were cracking, and I said, this is like beautiful. About an hour later, I'm going, whoa, I got a headache. Bang, I hit my finger. Okay. It was like 170, 175 in that area. All right. I can't do it. I work too hard. I work too hard to even try to fool around with that stuff. And there, like I said, everybody, to me, that's a trigger. Okay. For me to go back. Very compulsive I am with things.
Mm-hmm.
So
now,
thank you, John.
Who was it?
Sugar.
Oh, Cooking with Bobby Joe. She said, she wishes she could get her husband on board with lower carbs. Well, you know what? Are you the one doing the cooking?
You see, Mike, that's a good point, because Marie has nothing wrong with it. So Marie does not have to do this 1 iota. Okay. But she said, I feel guilty if I'm going to start making pasta and stuff like that, and you can't have none. I said, that's the furthest thing from the truth. I wouldn't care about it, really. So she said, I'm going to try your way. But she throws her little cooking techniques in with what she does. And like I said, she's tapping 50 pounds, dropped 50 pounds.
There you go.
So, yeah, I mean, it's,
Hey, Hyla.
Here's my friend.
Jason's been doing it for 4 years, and his wife still has no interest. I understand. It's a lot easier when you got somebody doing it with you. That's for sure.
It is. Yes, it is.
And we will hit 5 years in May 6th of this year. 5 years.
Wow. No. Like I said, I started.
But it's not sustainable. But it's not.
I started in 2016, lost 44 pounds. Okay. Gave me the poor me, cry the blues. Why can't I have pizza? 64 pounds later, okay, and moved from Florida to Las Vegas. Couldn't walk, couldn't move, couldn't do anything. Like I said, I would go to the swimming pool and wonder why all the women were hanging around me. They were looking for shade. So that's how big I got. And the bottom line was, I said I had enough. I just, so I did it my way. And and I get it. That people that don't cook, okay, it can be a challenge, and that's why a lot of people go to the box stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but it's not hard to cook, really, isn't?
Now all right. Cooking with Bobby Joe. I'm gonna tell you something to try. It'll be a good start to see how it works because it's clean. If you get the box, the frozen container of bird's eye cauliflower mash, and it comes in different flavors, and it is clean. It's clean. You are getting the cauliflower mash. You are not getting a whole bunch of crap in there.
Yep.
And it get it, and then take and uh, cook it up. All you got to do is warm it up in the microwave, and then just put it on the plate and serve it to him, and see if he notices a difference. And say, we're having mashed potatoes. See if he notices a difference. And then when you make soup, instead of like if the soup calls for rice, put in riced cauliflower. It's not rice. I saved you the
It's not rice,
but it is riced cauliflower.
Rice, right?
And then throw that in the soup, or throw it in whatever you're doing as opposed to it. And now you got to cook it. You got to cook it right. And I buy the frozen. I thaw it out, and then I open the bag. I cut the bag open and I put it in the microwave, and I cook it for 5 minutes in the microwave. It helps to get the moisture out of it. If you keep it in the bag, it's going to steam, and you're going to create moisture.
Yeah.
You don't want it. You want to get the moisture out of it.
That's
now, if you're putting it in the soup, it ain't a problem. The moisture ain't a problem. Yeah. But
I just introduced. I used to make my own barbecue sauce. Okay, and Marie didn't care for it because it had some heat to it. Okay, so I did some research and stuff like that, and I bought this GU's barbecue sauce. Tastes a little hot. It doesn't give you that artificially sweet taste, but it's not that sweet to begin with. But I use the hickory flavor one. Now I'll do baby back ribs, and I'll put a little bit on that. And I tell you what, it is off the charts. Maywood, what's up, brother?
Hey, Maywood, that roast that pork chop recipe you did last week. Oh Lordy, that was outstanding. Cooking with Bobby Joe, that was outstanding. But just throw little things in there like that, and before you know it, you'll have him eating low carb. Because it works. And if you incorporate it a little bit at a time, if you try to go whole hog into it, he's gonna notice.
Right. and that's the trick. That's everybody's. Well, I'm going to start the diet tomorrow, and I'm not going to cut out this, cut out that. That's suicide. You might as well put the pork chop to your head and hit yourself in the head with it, because you're not going anywhere. So you got to sort out gradually. Cut back. Do a week. Cut back. Cut your carbs by a quarter the first week. Okay. Back off the sugars. Okay. And just this is not a race. I mean, it's a marathon more than a sprint. So you got to be real careful. And if you're going to incorporate with everybody else doing it, okay. My grandkids come over, okay. They eat what I eat, okay, and they love every minute of it. It's not, it's like something out of the woodwork here, but
if you give it flavor, it's going to work.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Make it. You're right. Michelle is right. It is a journey.
Yes, it is.
Hence, that is why I named this channel that.
Yeah.
Because it changes.
And the longer you do it, it becomes easier. There again, like Ron and Mike and stuff. I guess Michelle does. I know Alan does and stuff. Monk fruit, allulose, whatever sweeteners and stuff you use, that's fine. I have type 2 diabetes. I'm trying to fight that. Okay. Now, people with type 1 diabetes sometimes need a little bit of sugar to help boost their glucose up, so they don't crash.
Mm-hmm.
But with that said, I can't. Okay, so it was a circle of ailments that was coming from one thing. But that's just me. But so when I say, well, I don't use any of that stuff, you can. Okay, and it'd be pretty simple for you to do that. you know.
Yeah. Okay. My kids used to notice, but Michelle
Jason hit
says my
the
kids used to notice, but they have lost track. LOL. My husband still has a struggle. I hear you.
yeah.
Well, I know that your daddy, his wife doesn't do it, but you know, she's not keto, but they work it out. And
And I had somebody tell me, Jason told me, okay, he didn't tell anybody that he's doing keto. Okay, I mean, there again, that's like uh, doing the Mediterranean diet. Okay, or you know, I'll tell you what would be hard to do: doing the Mediterranean diet if you lived in Iowa. Okay, because
yeah, yeah,
no, no,
you're
seriously,
right. No, you're
because
right. That
I
that
mean,
hits the nail on the head. That hits it
you
right.
know, so yeah, I mean, play on words is horrible. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Alan. Okay, Alan's number one uh, thing that I like about Alan is doing a workout. You got to move. I
I
mean,
want, I want his garage.
clean, right?
yeah.
No, but my point is, yes, you can do keto, sit on a couch and lose weight. Yep. Okay. But you know what? It's going to take you a little bit longer. You're not going to be able to move around the way you want to move around. So you got to get up and move. You got to keep moving. You got to keep, you know, and that's the fun part about it is for somebody who couldn't move around and started doing this lifestyle and all of a sudden now can move around. That's the trick right there. As far as I'm concerned. I mean,
This is a way of life for me too. I don't I This is the way I eat. I mean, it's I don't look at it as a diet. I look at it as a way of life. It's the way I choose to my way of eating.
yeah,
Hey,
Big Valley said it right too. I mean, you choose the way
yeah,
you want. You cut back on certain things, and you can make it anything you want. Really, basically, low carb is where it's at. The sure you can eat if you don't have type 2 diabetes. You can eat carbs and stuff like that.
oh yeah,
Even if you're 50 carbs or under, okay, that's not a problem. That's fine. The sugar, it's the sugar, the sugar, the sugar. That's the killer.
Ron says he loves to walk. He takes some beautiful videos of his walks that are, I mean,
What did you say
great
last week?
stuff.
He walked 3 miles or 4 miles and it was just like 20 below or something.
I ain't doing that. Mm-mm. Hey, Michelle, you're in Rhode Island, aren't you? Because Ron, he's in Massachusetts,
Hey,
and
Ron, join the gym.
see, I need to go do that because I can get that silver sneakers thing that deal with it.
Yeah, I got that too. I know where the gyms are. I pass by them every day, but I've never seen the inside of them. So see,
My
but
my son's in Rhode Island also, Michelle. When he's not down here working, which he is right now, but his wife and our youngest granddaughter are up there. They live in North Providence.
False Teeth, take care. Nice to see you.
Take care, False Teeth.
He said he
It
never
was
seen
nice
keto.
meeting you too.
Never seen keto, and he changed what they were doing. All of a sudden, now here we are.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. We're getting snow again. Oh man, it gets snow Saturday. It was cold. We had some cold weather here for a couple days, and I tell you what, my joints felt it. Uh, but now it's been like in the 50s and 40s and stuff like that. So we're decent.
You know, I would love to have Alan come up here, but it's hard for him because he's still at work while we're doing this.
Yeah.
So toward the end of it, that's when he gets off. And oh, so you're down by okay, okay. My sister and her daughter and her daughter's family, my niece and her family, they lived in one of the something Greenwich area. They weren't far from the beach. They don't live
Mm.
there anymore. They moved back down here to Georgia. She was one of the vice presidents at uh, one of the universities there in Rhode Island. I forget which. he had to shovel twice today. So yep, not doing it.
No.
That might be East Greenwich. That's it. That's it. It was East Greenwich, that area down there. Bobby Joe's parents, cooking with Bobby Joe. Her parents live in Cartersville, Bartow County. Is it
Cartersville,
Cartersville
Georgia.
or is it you, Harley? Yeah, I know the area. Oh, so you're down there? Okay, well, heck, you weren't far probably from where they live.
Spring is
Live,
brutal.
live.
Wow. It's a small world, everybody says, but you know what? I wouldn't want to paint it.
And yeah, I tell you, yeah, that's good. I like that.
So, Mike, I'm gonna press you on something. Okay.
Press away.
When you
And I
go
will
and shop,
try to impress you with your
when
press.
when are you gonna go back into that Asian store and make another video?
I need to do it. I need to do it because I need to go buy some stuff there because I want to get some bok choy and
See,
before I go, I want to get vegetable vacuum sealer. I haven't got one, and I want to get one in that because I want to be able to vacuum seal the vegetables because they'll last us so much longer. You know?
you know what I do? I mean, you go on Amazon. I mean, you can get them for 60, 50, 60 bucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not so much the vacuum seal; it's the bags that costs. I buy a big roll of them.
Take care, dude.
Get like 150 feet. Dude, take care, brother. I'll talk to you later. Keep me posted, please. And that's really the only expense. But I got 150 feet for I think it was like $18. So you got to shop around.
Yeah.
But my point about you going back to the Asian store is there's so many different things that you can get there that are very keto friendly
Oh yes.
and a
Yes.
whole much cheaper.
Yes, indeed.
So I think that would be a great
Vegetables, fresh vegetables are so much cheaper there than they are in other grocery stores. You can actually get some good buys on meats in there if you shop at the right ones. And seafood, yes. You
I
know,
mean, I got them shiitake mushrooms. I got a bag. I don't know how many ounces are. I must have picked up 10, 15 bags of them. Okay. They're $1.89 for a bag.
yeah.
Dried shiitake mushrooms.
And
Doesn't
they'll
get,
last damn near forever.
yeah, that doesn't get any better than that. Put them in a little water, hydrate them, and cut them up. But they have so many different other things that you can get. Even the herbs, to buy some of the herbs and stuff that they have there is like $4 cheaper than you would get in a conventional supermarket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I bought I guess egg roll wraps. Okay. So one wrap is 3 carbs, nothing else in it. So I'm gonna do a couple of my version of egg rolls.
Okay.
Be a keto way about it. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna incorporate that into a sausage, pepper, and onion egg roll, and do a couple different versions on the shrimp roll and stuff like that. That's going to be mine stuff going into spring and into the summer. And I'm going to bring back happy hour. But I might do a Friday happy hour. I'm still toying with going live, cooking and stuff. Last Friday to do it, I had nothing but trouble. And I had a battery blow up on me in the camera. I had to send away get another battery. And I just, it just don't end. So, but yeah, I'd like to do a live happy hour. Everybody join in and have their iced tea or whatever beverage they have.
Every time I think about getting another camera, getting like what you've got, and I hear about this happening and that happening and all, and I'm like, I stick with this.
Mike, my phone shut down the other day. Couldn't
Really?
get nothing going. Couldn't get nothing to work on it.
See, that's because you use inferior products.
You get no better than that right there. And then,
No, you've got to get this is the one to get right here. This is it right here. The iPhone. The iPhone.
I'm having a hard time getting through this the iPhone. Hey, listen, in 30 minutes, the two doctors going on live, two doctors Homestead and Big Valley.
And we'll cut this a little bit early before then so that we don't run up against them.
I'm urging everybody to go over and check them out. Please check them out.
Please do. And tell them we sent you.
Great channel, great people, and listen to what they have to say and what they talk about. I mean, it's all good stuff. It's all stuff related to us. Okay. I mean, we all eat, so yep. Great. Let's see, cracking in. Yep, you need an iPhone. Oh man, see now putting the pressure on me. In a couple, we're going to be reaching out to you also in a couple weeks. Keep in mind, we'd like to have you come up on panel also. Talk about your story. I know you were up on with Jason and stuff like that. We're all trying to keep this all working together. Keep everybody open this up a little bit more with our keto peeps.
Yep.
And or carnivore peeps or low carb or Atkins or no Weight Watchers. So we don't have.
I gotta calculate points. Heck, counting carbs is hard enough.
I felt like Charlie Babbitt counting carbs with Charlie Babbitt.
Yeah, 17.
I need to lose 17 pounds. 17 pounds.
5 minutes to Wapner.
Guru and Woohoo, the turtle. Guru, what's up, partner?
Hey, Guru.
I was worried about you a couple of weeks. I guess a week or so back. 2 weeks back. Mike said to me, "I hope that Guru's okay." I said, "You know what? The last thing I seen posted from him was that it was heading his way, and then we didn't hear nothing." So,
because you live down around Ellenwood, don't you?
Yeah.
And that was the heart of it when all that bad weather was heading in here. You were right in the middle of it.
I'm glad to see you okay, but right now he's in Jacksonville. But no, he's a great guy. Another one. Check him out, please. A great supporter, a great helper to people, channels.
Yes, indeed.
Very strict on his, and I like that. Okay, on who comes in, who gets wrenches, and yep, I like his way of doing business. I really do. So anybody, please check out Guru. I would appreciate it. So let's see. I'm trying to forward you that.
Oh, I'm sorry your legs messed up. Hope that wasn't from the storms.
Oh, he was in the middle of the tornado.
Yeah, he was.
You didn't get hurt, did you?
That's it, man. That channel, his reviews of the Andy Griffith Show is bringing back so many memories.
When he did his Christmas thing. Okay, I mean that brought back so many childhood memories and stuff.
Oh, lipidemia. I'm sorry. My sister-in-law has that.
Let me see here.
Now, how many of you have wives that'll bring you cash?
I need to get me one of them. I need to get me one of them.
And now she's coming back here and trying to take it back.
Maybe.
Hello, Paige.
The lovely Miss Paige.
Yep. See, you got Paige comes in, photo bombs you, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
Mine is sitting northwest of me.
Well, Paige sat right across from me and ate her supper while we were doing this. And guess what? Mike ain't ate.
Hand pink waving. That's it.
Yeah, my sister-in-law, she has that, and it's painful. It's painful. She has to get her legs wrapped and that kind of stuff. I'm sorry. I wish you quick healing, and I will keep you in my prayers, Guru.
Yep, good guy. Very good guy.
Thanks, Tyler. Hers is a chronic problem. My sister-in-law's is
I
chronic.
love it. Well, you know what, Mike, and I had all that issues. I mean, I broke my leg in 4 places plus my ankle. Okay, I'm going to send you pictures one day. I could get Radio Free Europe in playing music in my head from all the screws they put in my leg.
Wow. Don't even try to go through the metal detector at the airport.
Oh no, I got to carry a card with me. So, but I mean, and then not eating the correct way had a lot to do with it. But anyway,
I had Paige. She's got the pacemaker in now, and they gave her a card. I said, "Hey, they give you grief. Just go. I got a pacemaker."
yeah. How's she doing with that? Okay.
Doing great. No, she's had a couple of the episodes that led to her passing out and her heart stopping, but it did not go that far. The pacemaker kicked in. She could feel it where she feels like like it's coming on, and that's when her pulse drops, and that's what they've got it set to take care of, and it plops her right out. She's back at it.
You know what really burned my britches was when I went to this last had this lump here. Oh, there's
Paige
another
gets the
thing.
pat downs too. She gets the pat downs.
Mine is chronic. That's so funny. Surgery and eating
238 pounds. Wow. From surgery and eating keto. Wow.
Yep.
Sir.
Yep.
Guru, you are amazing.
So this medication that I just stopped taking, okay?
Mhm.
The other side effect may cause lumps. I had 2. One I had for a long time, and it's one in the front here. But when I went to the doctor and to the surgeon, I'm getting ready to have it taken out. She wanted a list of medications that I was on. She says, "How long have you been on this Eliquis?" I said, "Since 2016." What? Why so long? I said, "They just took me off 3 other blood thinners." She says, "Have you ever had any problems passing out?" Oh, well, yeah. She said, "Your doctors didn't say nothing?" No. Okay. It was in the hospital 2 or 3 times for passing out. And it kept giving me different medications. So you got to, there again, I'm not ragging on doctors. I'm not a doctor, but you got to know your own body. I mean, you got to work with yourself here a little bit. Let me stop taking this because guess what? I don't feel right. So when I had the one doctor, call me if you have any problems. Okay. 3 days later, he calls me back because I had a problem. He said, "I understand you have some problems." I said, "No, that was 3 days ago. Today I'm good."
You're late to the party.
Yeah, leave me alone, pal. I'll talk to you later.
What was it? Bruce Willis in Die Hard. Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, you got to work on yourself. You got to do what's best for you, and because you know what, when they say, well, Weight Watchers works great for people. Not everybody it doesn't work good for.
No,
okay,
it doesn't.
But what we do, low carb and no sugar, okay, works.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's amazing.
We don't even have sugar in the house. I mean, the real stuff. Not even nothing even remotely like it.
My neighbor upstairs sent me a message. "Tom, can I borrow a cup of sugar?" So what are you, drunk?
Was that Miss J? Was that Miss J?
No. She knows. Miss J knows. No. And what made me laugh was, I said, "Geez, I mean, I tell everybody every day, I don't do that. I don't eat this." I don't know. I just don't get it. But
Weight Watchers worked. They would go out of business. That's true. That's true. There's folks that have success on it, but there's a lot of folks that fail.
A lot of people had trouble also.
Yeah, it's because they're selling their meals. They want you to do their meals and all. That's their big thing. is to do that. And
Dr. Ken Berry.
it works, you know.
Dr. Ken Berry said, why are they struggling? Okay. Why is Weight Watchers struggling? Almost they're shutting down, different places and losing a lot of people. He says they're keto here. He says talk about sustainable. It's been around since 1921.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And what about Nutrisystem? They're kind of the same way. I mean, I lost 91 pounds and then I stopped doing this and gained every bit of it back.
Yeah. Or I wound up with stomach cancer from all the crap that they put in it. So
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Take care of Cooking with Bobby Joe.
Bobby Joe, take care of yourself. We got the conspiracy going on, feeding the families keto.
Yeah, there you go. Slide him in some riced cauliflower.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I'm starting to like that pretty much. Little fish in the kitchen. I'm making her bread that she made out of cauliflower. Not bread,
Right.
but it's cauliflower rounds. I'm making
those rounds, right?
And that pasta that I just made. Okay.
I got to try my hand at that.
Got to get a pan. You got to get the pan, non-stick pan. No, don't use no cloth, no parchment paper. Comes out so much easier. Let it cool and it peels right off. All right.
And you're baking it, right?
Yeah. In the pan, I just couldn't. It can be done, but I have no patience with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just made the full. It actually makes a cup and a half. The 3 eggs. The 4 tablespoons of cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, and 3 tablespoons of pork rinds. Comes out. I mean, made a ton. I can't eat a lot of it. I mean, it's very filling.
Well, will it work on a silicone mat?
I tried it, but it went underneath the silicone mat. And what happens is the silicone mat also raised up.
Oh.
So when I tried to peel it off the silicone mat, it started tearing it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So when you put that silicone mat down, you put that much wet ingredients on top of it, the moisture bubbles up the bottom there. So it was like up and cracking and stuff like that.
Huh.
I've seen people do, but it still had the lines and stuff in it. This pan was $11 in Target, 100% non-stick, and I put it in and it worked great. It worked really good.
Welcome back, Michelle.
Now, once the egg prices start coming down, I will do.
Take it easy, Big Valley.
Yeah, enjoy your show. We'll be over there in a little while.
Yep.
Now, once the egg prices go down, I'm going to make these in advance, and I will put them in the freezer because I see tacos coming on. I even see pizza coming on with that. Thin crust pizza. Yeah.
Okay. Can you crisp it up?
Oh yeah, the bottom. When you cooked on the bottom, you see the bottom get a little crispy on it.
Huh.
So it's already cooked. So all you do is you take that, you put it, make a square pizza, put it back in that pan again, lightly put the ingredients on top, and put it back in the oven again. And it wouldn't take no time at all. So double it, you'll get 2 sheets, and you could probably, if you double it, you might make a nice lasagna.
Okay. All right.
Let me put it to you this way. Okay. If my wife liked them, they're good. Because Marie used to make her own pasta. She used to make her own manigot shells, lasagna shells, all that stuff she used to make herself, her and her mom. Okay. She wasn't too thrilled about the egg life. She said, always said it tastes like plastic. Okay. But I would, if I cooked them down a little bit, whatever, or absorbed them in something else. But this, eating them plain, really good. I add a little Italian in it, or I put a little bit more garlic in it, or whatever. All right. And they're great, really good. And I thank Alan, when I watched Alan do them, and he said, if he can perfect it, here it is.
That's good.
That's the other one I'm going to reach out to, Mike. I'm going to reach out to the ketogenic woman.
Anita.
I'm going to see if she would be willing to come on with us. She would be a good person.
Oh, that lady knows so much. She has got so much cooking stuff in her brain.
The
for
other
doing
night,
this. It is amazing.
the other night, I was a thing going back and forth about people having a hard time sleeping. So they were saying, eat butter bombs. Frigg's a butter bomb. Okay, brown butter bombs and this and that. Well, I watched Anita do it, and then she made it a couple different ways. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she would be because she's carnivore now. So
Right.
yeah,
But Michelle says that her sister does Weight Watchers, and it's actually pretty heavily carb focused now. Yeah, and she said she and
Didn't
her
course
sister eat similar things, and she doesn't have to pay, and Michelle doesn't have to pay like she does. That's funny. That's funny.
bingo, Michelle.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, there again, people look at me and say, "Right, you're nuts." Okay, well, let's compare notes. If I can ever get an appointment to get my blood work done, we'll compare notes. Mike, I never seen anything like it in my life. Never seen anything like it. But even out here, there's a couple places out here that doing buffet. They have a keto buffet.
Really?
Yeah, they're starting. A lot of places are putting low carb stuff in. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I've said if I get back to Vegas, which I may, who knows. I want to go up to the old part. I've been to Vegas twice. Still ain't been to the old part.
Oh, we were down here. It's good. I mean, certain times of the day you got to go, but
Hey, we're not late. We're not night owls. We're
yeah.
we're daytime people.
This is getting past my bedtime.
Yeah. There's a bunch of people doing these videos on TikTok where they use this audio from another TikTok that says, "Hey, we're going out tonight. Come on and go with us." He says, "Okay." He says, "Yeah, we're meeting up at 9:00 p.m." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "No," I'm like, "No, I'm not going out there that late. 9:00? No."
Now, see, Crafty says before she goes to bed, she has a little bit of butter.
Mm-hmm.
I've been starting to do that a little bit. You know what? From when I first started, like the old cliche, well, you must eat a lot of bacon and butter and stuff. Well, in the beginning, I did, but I never stopped. I never stopped eating that way throughout the years. Okay.
I didn't either.
So when you I never went to margarine or
I did go to margarine, but the bacon, I still kept at the bacon.
I stayed full blown butter, and then when I started doing this, and then I realized that it was the carbohydrates that were causing me the problems, mixing the fat and the carbohydrates. So you're putting fat together, and but now I cook with butter. I only eat one time a day. I cook with butter and olive oil. All right. So if I have chicken, that's the only fat I'm getting right there. So, and then if I have a salad, I'll have olive oil on my salad and stuff like that. Once in a while, we'll have bacon and stuff. I mean, I just bought a whole 18-pound ham that I butchered up, and we'll have that here and there. But you lose after a while. You lose it. You don't have to have that much.
Yeah, I mean, I buy a large quantity of bacon at one time that's already partially cooked, and
Okay.
I can just warm it up in the microwave when I want it, and it lasts a long time. Now I'm gonna do a video on. I've got 2 raw bacon packages in there that I'm gonna do a video on, and I'm gonna compare and contrast how 2 different methods of making bacon. So
Now see what I do now is I turn around and I'll in this restaurant, half-ass restaurant supply place. They sell bacon by the bulk. Okay, so I get 3 pounds of bacon for $6 and change. Okay, which is a good deal. So you might have some fattier ends or big bulkier ends that are not cut. So when they slice the bacon, they cut these ends off to square everything up. All right, and that's what they put in there. So you might get a few slices.
right.
But the way I cook the bacon, I always cut the bacon up and pre-cook that and put it into vegetables or whatever. So I'll have Brussels sprouts and bacon and do it that way. So as far as having bacon strips, very rarely.
I use it more in things than I do eating just the bacon. You're right. I
Yeah,
do
so-
that. And
so
Jason said, talking about buffets, he said buffets don't make money on him. And my approach to a buffet, I rarely go to a buffet anymore, but my
Yeah.
approach to a buffet has changed so much from what it used to be. It is like night and day.
Well, they entice you, especially out here. They entice you when you first go in. You might have a mile of desserts. Okay.
Hmm.
And I always look at the people who are in line for the desserts. Okay,
Yeah.
and then you go to the back when they have the carving station and stuff like that. But then they have a lot of Oriental stuff and stuff that you can get away with. That would be good for us. There's one out here that's 68 bucks a person,
Oh, I can't know.
and
Hey, Ginger.
I can't really, not my cup of tea. So, for nothing, Homestead. Hello, how are you doing?
Ginger, your live with Charlie the other night was fantastic.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So, Jason, I'll take bacon. I'll cut it up, small cook it, cut it up. Then I'll take some spinach, bust up some spinach in there, put it. See, Jason makes his chaffles with the cheese and the egg in a cup and puts that on there. I run mine through the little blender.
Yep, you
Put 'em
whiz
on.
it.
And that's what I'll make a bacon and spinach chaffle. Not bad. They're not too bad. So
Ron, did you? Tom here. He was asking if anybody's tried dehydrating food. Tom, did you get your dehydrator yet?
no, I'm going to use my smoker first.
Okay, okay. I have
Okay.
used the oven to do it, and it did not turn out well.
This thing gets like 100 degrees. You can get it to, you know what I mean, and then it goes up to 400. But at 100 degrees, you do what I want. This week, I'm making I'm smoking some salt because I like to put that into my blend and stuff like that. Not many people do that, but there are smoked salt out there.
Wait a minute. Your air fryer dehydrates? Holy smoke, Daddy Dutch. Good to see
Hey,
you.
that's what's up, brother.
And,
Yeah, the new ones you can. Marie. That's
wow.
what I was supposed to check today. Our toaster oven.
And Ginger, you're right. It's getting cold here again. I know them folks up north saying y'all don't know cold. Well, it's cold to us. It's
Yeah.
cold to us.
So, Jason Craig.
I have a Kasori uh, air fryer, but it does not dehydrate.
Check the
Did I
temperature on it,
know?
though, Mike.
Maybe okay. I got to check that.
Check the
Man, I don't
temperatures
know
on
how
it.
low. I've never cooked it. It defaults to 350. I don't know if it'd go lower.
See-
I haven't tried that. I need to
See,
try
because
that.
it makes sense, even with Chef and other people that I see that make their own blends and everything like that. Dehydrate your own stuff. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing
looked-
great. How are you? It's our abundant life.
I looked at some spices the other day. Okay, I get the big jars, and the price is double, like $3 more. I'm not crying the blues or anything like that, but for something that's going to be up in the shelf, you know what I mean? If I can get 2 peppers and dehydrate them and make my own blend, I think that would be a little bit easier. That's just me. But besides, I'm
Yeah.
retired. I need something to do.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
So
you.
I'd be at the crap table every other day.
So how long did it take you to make your chili when you made it?
Me?
Yeah,
2 days.
2 days. Wow.
Yeah, I made mine. I used brisket. I used a 5-pound piece.
Oh, okay. That's what I get it. I get it. I did not. Mine took about an hour, but that doesn't include the summertime because that's another 30 minutes or 45 minutes. I think I let it go for.
I didn't use any sauce, and I put cocoa in mine. I used to put coffee in it also, but I didn't do it this time. And I used all chilies, all different types of chilies, dried. I rehydrated them. Some tomatoes, a little bit. I used a tablespoon and a half tomato paste, and that's how I made my broth and a little bit of beef stock. That was it. I mean,
Okay.
everything came back together by itself.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out good. Actually, it tasted really good. I tell you what, I put some stuff in there, and I used Chef's jalapeno. Then Marie made crackers for it, also cheese crackers. She loves the jalapeno, so we put that in. I use Daddy Dutch's Sweet Heat. I use Spicy R, okay, from Steve. All right. Plus, I had my own blend that I put in. All right. And I cubed up the brisket and I marinated overnight in a little bit of
Wow.
spice. Yeah, and then I started cooking it off and stuff like that. Mike, and it went down and started out nice. Okay, got to the table and had the camera going. I couldn't talk because it hit me.
That's
hit me
hilarious.
in the back.
That's
But
hilarious.
I like I said, I made a puree in the blender with anchovies. I can't remember the other one, and some jalapenos, and I can't remember the name of
Habanero,
it. Yeah, a little bit, and then
poblano.
Poblano. That was the other one I put in, and blended it all together with some onions, garlic, and tomato, and then put
Take
the
care,
tomato
Hala.
paste
Thanks
in.
for coming by.
Yeah, that's short of that did it. It was pretty cool. Yes, I do.
Wow.
Matter of fact, Daddy Dutch. Matter of fact, I am mailing one out to Mike. Mike's going to get a one of the because I got two, and then I just got another one. So I'm going to send you out one, Mike.
Okay. Thank you.
Give it a try. I tell you what, take it easy with it. It's not the hottest thing I ever had, okay, but it'll let you know it's there. It'll light you.
Lance.
It'll light you up.
We
It will
brought
light
Lance
you up.
to the surface. He heard poblano.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Hello, Herbal.
Lance, I'm going to give you a shot in a little while, all right? We're going to wrap this up soon, right, Mike?
Absolutely, in about a minute or two.
Okay.
So that everybody, and we want y'all to go over. There's a link in the chat. You may have to scroll down unless somebody can put it up there again. That will get you over to the Toot Hawks and Big Valley.
Big Valley Living.
To their live that they do. They'll be coming on in about 3 minutes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's 8 o'clock Eastern and 7 o'clock Central. And out there on the West Coast, it's 5 o'clock. See how I did that math?
You should be on NBC.
Dang, late again. That's all right, Lance. It's the thought that counts, and I appreciate it.
So, well, anyway, go back to stream.
Lance, that trout you made, I'm telling you, it made me want trout.
Yeah, Lance got skills.
Yes, he does.
Lance got skills. So anyway, okay, well,
all righty. Well,
at the 2 hour mark, we're going to blast off, and we'll see you next week. Next week, I'm going to have just Jason Keto on, and also the guys that just came in, Dutch and Sleeper and everything. Down the road, we want to do this on the. We want to bring it just about everybody that comes on our channel, bring up and have like a one-on-one discussion, and so look out for our emails or when we reach out. I got most of your phone numbers. We'll call you. We'll set up a date and a time and go from there. Jason, next week. Okay.
Lance is close to getting his 4th owl. He needs 404 hours. So everybody go run some videos of Lance's on Sleeper Barbecue.
Yeah, I shouted Lance out today and you on my video.
Yeah, so you don't have to be keto. We can talk about what you do, how you approach things. You can have your whole different way of doing it. Be carnivore. You can be one of the barbecue folks.
Food is food.
Food
is food.
That's it. There you go.
I think we need to get Madwood up here also.
I agree.
I do believe that.
Madwood, you gonna start posting videos again? I ain't seen a video come out of you in a while.
He went live a week or two ago. We were getting ready to go out, so I went up on his.
How did I miss that?
He was testing and
did they not? I bet you they cut off notifications on me again.
I'm sick of it. I really am. All right, boss.
Everybody,
In the
go
chat,
over
thank you.
and go over and see them and tell them we sent you. Stick around, Tom.
Okay.
I'm gonna end the broadcast right now. Everybody, take care.